Germany's Jessica von Breda-Werdel has successfully defended her European champion title with the 16-year-old mare TSF de Lara BB. Jessica, she looks like she's getting better and better. How did she feel in there?
She's incredible. It's really difficult to find the right words to describe her. She is just leaving her heart in that arena again and again for me, and she wants to please, she wants to show herself, she wants to show what she can, what we can, and she's listening 100% from the first to the very last second. So actually I only prepared mentally, so I rode through the Grand Prix Special I think at least 10 times for myself, because when I have everything together, she also has everything together because she's really listening. And today I just did some kind of vocabulary checkup in the warm-up, but nothing else, and I didn't ask for anything twice, and she was just on fire and listening, and this is what's so incredible about her. And now it's really easy for her. Now she has got the strength, and when, of course, she was sweating, but when we came back, her breathing was normal after 1 minute, and this is how we can see how fit she actually is. There was the expectations before Aachen and before other shows, before the World Cup finals. So I've been working with these expectations for quite a few months now. So finally I was just happy to meet them. And what I did from the very first second is not to think about it. Because the only thing I can influence is the Lara and me. And that's how we handled it and how we will handle it in the future, because if there's no Glamourdale, there's another horse. And there's always somebody coming, and it's good for the sport, it's good for the competition. And actually if there was nobody, I wouldn't improve. So it's good to be pushed to also continue improving myself. And we have improved. We have improved our walk, we have improved the passage, we have improved the piaffe, we have improved, so yesterday not, but today, but we have improved the canter, we have improved the changes, we have improved so many things, and I still want to improve it. And it's the art to have everything together on point, but also to have a happy athlete who wants to present herself because she has enough strength. And that's only possible if you train smart and not hard at home.
Behind her in silver was Denmark's Dana Skovborg Merrild with Blue Oar Zepter on the best special score of her career, 82.79%, securing her first individual senior championship medal.
I'm relieved. I couldn't be more happy and proud of me and Zepter, but also I'm a little bit done right now. That's how I feel, because we did everything we could. It was enough for silver. It's unbelievable.
And Nana, can you describe the emotions of when you finished the test and realised just quite how well you'd done?
Oh, that was such a release to finish the test without big mistakes. That was my goal for today. So when I took the last center line, I was just really happy with our performance. We did everything we could, and that was my goal, to have that feeling. And then we see with the result, if it's second, it could have been number 5, but I'm so happy.
The bronze went to Britain's Charlotte Dujardin and Imhotep, who also posted a new personal best. How was he in there today? He looked incredible.
I'm so proud of Pete. 10 years old. I don't think I've done more than 5 or 6 Grand Prix specials. So for him to go in there today, it's much busier in there today than yesterday. The crowd, you can really feel the atmosphere, especially when you're going in, you can hear everyone. I'm so proud of him. He did a mistake-free-ish test, little bits and pieces that just still not ironing out where he's still a bit green, but overall I'm so proud.
And you said yesterday there's so much more to come from him. Were you able to take the handbrake off a little bit more, given that it was individual rather than a team test today?
Not really, because he's still so unbalanced in stuff. So that's all to come with when he gets more experienced and stronger physically. But like I say, I just have to help him through it, keep him confident, which I feel I did. And I'm so proud of him.
And looking ahead, he's still young, he's still up and coming. Do you think he's a horse that has the qualities to potentially challenge world records in future?
I mean, I definitely think he's got more in him. I mean, who knows with world records, but I mean, you know, I feel like there is heaps more to come. Next year is going to be so exciting because I think by then I can take the handbrake off and really ride what he's got. You know, this year it is about, you know, I've literally only been back in the saddle like 5 months or whatever it is. I mean, like no time at all. So, you know, we are very like not in competition as what we would have done maybe through the winter, you know, done a few more shows through the winter to prepare for this year. So I just came here thinking I want to enjoy every minute of it. I want to go in there, I want to do my best. I don't care what media is saying or doing or whatever. I just want to go in there. I want to come out and feel happy that I've done the best and Pete's done his best, and that's all that matters.
Finally, how good is it for the sport though to have, you know, these big scoring horses, top riders, you know, consistently raising the game, but you among them?
Oh my god, it's amazing, isn't it? Like, Carl's just got an 80, so we actually currently have 3 horses on an 80. I mean, that's incredible for next year. I mean, going ahead next year thinking that we've just got 3 horses in an individual test at 80. Obviously the special doesn't count here for a team, but it will do for next year for the Olympics, so it's the Grand Prix and the Grand Prix special that counts for the medal. So having done today, it's super exciting for next year. I mean, we couldn't have asked for any more, and you know, I'm so proud of all our horses.
Reigning world champions Lottie Fryer and Glamourdale finished off the podium in 4th while still producing a brilliant score of 81.76%. Lottie, what did you do overnight between yesterday and today to prepare for this test?
Not much sleeping and a lot of thinking and rewatching the many tests. And yeah, I think just going over this test a lot and the preparation we needed in the warm-up and many different things, and yeah, seemed to pay off.
And tell me about your highlights in there today. What did you feel went really well?
I think the test overall went a lot better than yesterday. He was much more with me. He wasn't losing his concentration. And yeah, I think the pirouettes were a real highlight today, and pretty much all the trot work. And his extended walk has improved so much as well, which I was really happy with.
Brits filled 3 of the top 5 places, with Carl Hester and Fame demolishing their previous Grand Prix special personal best to score just over 80% and finish 5th. Do you feel he felt any different in there from yesterday to today? Had he gained
He was more relaxed today, definitely. I mean, he was more relaxed, and therefore I could have ridden him a little bit, a bit stronger perhaps. But you know, I mean, that at the moment, I mean, that's another notch up I feel than yesterday. So building bricks, as you were. So I can't expect him to be any different. I mean, if the way he was feeling there is really like, because I've not done a music on him either yet, so you know, every day is like a bit of a new ever. So every day is a little bit of a new experience for me. So you know, there you go. I didn't know, but it's happened.
And how exciting still though is that for you to have a horse, you know, getting to a championship, giving you those feelings?
It doesn't change. It's been really great, this championship. It's an amazing show, an amazing place. It's been amazing to ride here. I think because I perhaps do less competing now, I enjoy it when I do it a bit more, rather than having loads of horses to compete like the old days. So this is a really nice way of doing it, and I've done that Grand Prix so many times for so many years. It's actually like at least I don't have to think about where I go. I can think about helping the horse, especially with something like him. So you know, that really works for me because I just concentrate on the horse. I mean, my brain just takes me around the test because I've done it so many times. But it was great to get that, to have him finish a test like that, walk out on a long rein. All those things are so important to you as a trainer rider, you know, like telling you things about how it's all going along in your training. So yeah, I couldn't be happier.
6th went to Isabel Firth and DSP Contans. And I caught up with Frederik Vondres, whose ride Bluetooth OLD lost a shoe during their final preparations for the Grand Prix special. Frederik, you had a lost shoe in your warm-up. Tell us about what happened there, and did it have any impact on your preparation?
Yeah, I lost the shoe in the extended canter in the warm-up. That can happen. I just saw it flying next to my face very high through the air. I was like, oh, that must be our shoe. And luckily we had our whole team very good with us, so we could fix it as quick as possible. For sure it influences a little bit the whole thing, but I think we are all professional enough and have a super team around us to make the best out of it. And in the test I didn't felt any influence because of the lost shoe in the warm-up at all.
One horse who finished just shy of the top 10, but who is one to make a note of for future, is Daniel Bachmann Anderson's ride Veyron, who stepped up to International Grand Prix in November 2022.
There's so much more to come. I believe this horse has over 80% in him. He has all the quality in the world. It's just a matter of give him the time and the experience now without doing too much. Just let him develop. He's only done 7 Grand Prix in his life. This show is his first 5-star show. So I am quite happy with him. He was in Aachen, but it was 4-star level. But he has been absolute amazing this journey with him, where I feel like he's such a fantastic horse with so much potential, but missing the strength, missing the rounds. I mean, he's 12, but he's only been doing Grand Prix for 10 months. Literally 9, I think, actually. So it's like nothing compared to this level he's competing on. And that shows me how good he is, and it shows also what there can come for the future.
In the European Paradressage Championships, Team Gold went to the Netherlands, with Germany taking silver and bronze for Great Britain. I caught up with some of the Brits after their tests, but before they knew they had secured a team medal. Gabriella, you have made an absolutely spectacular senior championship debut. Let's have a chat first of all about your bronze medal win. Can you sum up quite your emotions around that?
It was a shock. It was really a big shock for me. I came out not to win medal. I just wanted to ride a confident ride and basically it's my first championship, so I just wanted to have a good time. To get a medal was just a bonus for me, but it was absolutely amazing. When I stood up there getting my medal, it was like I was a bit shell-shocked. I didn't know what to say, what to do.
Have you had time to process it and to sink in now?
Yeah, I have. It's still an unbelievable thing. To get that, to have that is absolutely amazing.
That looked a stunning team test. Can you put into words what you're feeling?
Just what a horse. I mean, he just gave me everything and more in there. I could not have asked for any more from him. I'm just the luckiest girl in the world to be riding him.
For the team test, what were your personal goals for that, and did that kind of blow that out the water?
I don't know the facts, but I think it's well over 1% above my personal best before this today. So, yes, I had a little secret goal again. It was probably around 70, so for 73, and to be up there on the leaderboard as we are at the moment, I know it'll change, but to contribute to the team, so hopefully it's a good score.
You're having a fantastic week out here. How, again, can you put into words what it's like being at your first senior championship and having the week that you are?
Well, firstly, I just feel so lucky to be here and have all of the support of UK Sport, the National Lottery players helping us get here. Today I felt a bit more like I belonged in there. You know, yesterday, first championship test, that, oh gosh, should I be here? And then I guess having a good day yesterday gave me a bit of confidence to go in there and, leave nothing in there. I just gave it absolutely everything.
And just finally, you've got some special words embroidered on the inside of your jacket. Do you mind if I ask about those?
Yeah, so it's been a really long journey to get here, and this red collar is so symbolic in British equestrian, and it was always my dream when I was doing ponies and juniors, young riders and eventing, to get the red collar. Obviously, but turn of events meant I could no longer event, so I had to change my dream, and I ended up with the red collar, so the words say I had a dream.
Lucy, how proud are you of your mare? She looks like you and her were really in sync on that today.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of her. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I think that's one of the hardest tests I've ever ridden. Because she's on 30%. I'm having to literally be like, less. And I think the day when I can literally just put my foot on the accelerator and just go will just be phenomenal. But at the minute, it's like, we had a couple of heart in mouth moments, and but she it was a couple of steps and then we came back and it was fine. So I'm just so proud of her, and you always feel the pressure going last on the team, and it's always obviously how it falls as to which grades last, but the past 3 or 4 years I've been last every time, and waiting is so hard. And it just makes it worse. But I mean, Charlotte did a phenomenal job. I went into the warm-up and she just got a score, and I was like, oh, thank God, that makes my life easier. If we have 73 as our third score, that would be amazing. So, that definitely took the pressure off me, and I just was like, I just need to get around. I need to, have a good ride. So, I felt like we had that, and, we nailed the bits that we really needed to nail, and there's lots in there that we need to improve on, but that's fine.
Don't forget to head over to the Horse and Hound website for all the news from here in Riesenbeck at the European Dressage and Para Dressage Championships. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content.